But I'm actually not starting the reading quite yet, believe it or not, because I did promise repeatedly some fun and games, so I want to do just a little bit of that. And yeah, you're all like, oh my God, what are we doing? So, this has sort of become a tradition that Nat's put up with over the years, where do a couple of little games, one before the reading and one after, and the winners of each get, you know what the prize is, a copy of my book that I buy instead of you buy. So that's what I'd like to do, and this first one doesn't involve you leaving your seats. The second one does, but this is just a trivia contest that I worked up this morning. Has a general theme of fantasy with a couple of hi, hey. You might have to be subjected to front row, but this is just a trivia contest. Shout it out or put up your hand if you know the answer. And I thought we'd do this for like 10 minutes, and whoever's got the high score. That's one of the best inside jokes. Ever play Pictionary with somebody who isn't American-centric in their upbringing, and you draw the card Old Faithful, and everybody starts drawing geysers except for my beloved Karen, who draws an old man and an old woman holding hands. And then that's what everybody said. Everybody, when they stopped laughing, said, "Aw." And she was like, "What the hell is that? That looks like a water spout." Yeah. Trivia. Anyway, so I just thought we'd do highest score in 10 minutes or first person to 6 points, whatever comes first. Okay? So can somebody tell me when it's been 10 minutes? Because I'm actually recording this.
I'll put a timer on.
Thanks a lot. All right. So like I said, all of these have some connection to fantasy or science fiction, which probably means Amina will win, but who knows? Okay. So this first one is actually maybe the hardest one.
Very seldom.
Actually, I was going to do a foundation trivia, but I didn't. So you keep track of your own score. Okay, these have different point values, and I'll tell you how many points you just got if you win. But this is actually a really hard one, and I thought I knew the answer and had to Google and so on. But don't Google anything. First interracial kiss on U.S. television.
Star Trek.
That's what I thought. It's not. It's not. It's a very widespread myth. But I think you get a point because everybody thinks so.
Are you going to tell us what the right answer is?
Yeah, does anybody have a clue? I didn't. Bad pie. No, it is, of all things, Nancy Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr. kissing on a show from 1967, a full year before Plato's Stepchildren, the Star Trek episode, called Movin' with Nancy. And I wasn't quite sure until I saw them kiss, but sure enough, they kiss on the lips a full year before William Shatner and Nichelle Nichols. And you almost have to wonder if Nichelle Nichols and William Shatner's kiss should count, because they were under mind control and forced to. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. But they do. Okay. So a point there. Okay. How does Stilgar show respect for Duke Leto Atreides at their first
Spitting
meeting?
on him.
Very good. 2 points. Okay.
I was going to say if you drink his water.
Yeah, that's Dune, by the way. Okay. In The Master and Margarita, who's the most significant villain to come to Moscow?
Satan.
Satan. You got it. Okay. 2 points. The two best-known science fiction authors whose books were made into films by Andrei Tarkovsky. Okay. Lem and Strugatsky. Okay. I don't know who said Strugatsky first. I think it's yeah. Okay. So we split that 1 point each, right? So that's Stanislaw Lem for Solaris, and Boris and Arkady Strugatsky, whose book was called Roadside Picnic, which everyone should read because it's so
good.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And there's a new translation with an intro by Le Guin. and but the movie was called Stalker, and also wonderful but completely incoherent in that most Russian way. Okay, which of these monsters is the newest invention? Not very new, but the newest. Ghouls, hydras, hippogriffs, griffins, or goblins?
Hippogriff?
You got it. Yes. And for 3 points, can you name the first use of hippogriff in the world?
Orlando Furioso.
Wow! Really, 3 points, so 2 and 3. That's amazing. Orlando Furioso is an epic poem from 1516. Who knew? James knew. Okay. Almost done here. In the Narnia books, where does the wood come from that the magic wardrobe is built out of?
A tree that grows from the rings that they use for the magician's nephew.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah, it's actually apple tree. When Dirk, what is his name? Diggory Dirk, I don't know. Diggory Kirk goes and gets the apple that Aslan tells him to get, and the Wicked Witch, who is also Satan, tries to get him to eat it, and he's like, I think I will, no I won't, I'm actually virtuous. Plants it, a tree grows, and Aslan says, you can have the tree, you can have an apple, and I'll take it home and cure your mother. And then the tree grows tall, lightning strikes it, he takes the wood, he has it milled into boards and builds a wardrobe, and and that blew my little 10-year-old brain because that happened 6 books later. You get the explanation for where the wardrobe came from, which I thought was wonderful. In John Crowley's Little Big, what kind of animal is referred to? By the way, that was 2 points. In John Crowley's Little Big, what kind of animal is referred to as grandfather by the human characters?
The trout.
Yep, I think. Sorry. But I think I better give 2 to each of you because Mira was nice enough to raise her hand, and I actually used
There's clearly no limit to Robert's points or any logic to his numbering system.
Okay. Do those of you who have points know how many points you have?
I have them all.
Okay, because we're going to have like a winner takes it
Is there a
round here.
booby prize, Robert?
A booby prize?
Yeah, for someone who knows none of these.
We can do that, yeah. All right. Who? I'm almost out of questions here, so we'll have to go to a runoff soon. So I think maybe James is in the lead with 3 by that 1. Did anybody else get a 3-pointer? No, nobody got the first interracial kiss. That was the only other 3-pointer. Okay, here's a 3-pointer. What global mystical catastrophe does Raskolnikov imagine at the end of Crime and Punishment?
I should know this.
And it's so wonderful. At the last pages of Crime and Punishment.
I have no idea, so I'm going to give a random guess.
Okay.
Everybody turns into bunnies.
That's a great guess. All right. In the end of Crime and Punishment, Rodion Raskolnikov has this wonderful, horrifying dream that a plague has come east into Europe, and in this plague, its only effect is that it makes everyone convinced that they're right, that they're infallible, and it's the end of the world, right? Because no one will cooperate with anyone anymore, and yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, who swallows a Silmaril in the Silmarillion? This is a 2-pointer.
Baron.
No, Baron doesn't swallow it. Baron is holding it when it gets bitten off his hand. By? Okay.
Morgoth.
No. Good guess. Okay. It's Karcharoth the wolf. Anybody know who kills Karcharoth the wolf? It's some of the nastiest, most violent parts of the book. Okay.
So researching all this counted as work?
Yeah. Wrote it off my taxes. Okay. So we have a winner, I think, in James. Does anybody else have 3 points? Did anybody else get? Okay. James, you are the winner. James, we will settle up later. Now I'm going to do a reading.